Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Yes, I've got a cold. This is my lovely Nadia. She's been my model a couple of times before. She was my model last year when we did Salon International, and this year I've been invited to do 2 days. So one of my best friends is doing tomorrow, Nadia's doing Monday, but she has work. So we've come in at 8:26 to work. So I can do the first part. I'm going to use the Blonde Solutions on her hair. She's got beautiful curls. We've done blonde before, but we've done really pixie. So she wants to keep her curls. I'm going to cut it on stage tomorrow so there's something to do. And then, so we're going to colour unnecessary hair today. It's going to go anyway. But I'll try to get it as even as possible so that we can only put the bleach on for 15 minutes tomorrow. However light it gets today is what we're working with. And then I'm going to tone it, cut it on stage. So we're doing it in 2 parts. I think 10 o'clock one stage with Blonde Solutions, 2 o'clock one stage for the styling, which is wild because her hair's curly. Anyway, let's get started. And just like that, we added the bleach on her ends. I did the keratin treatment first, and then I went on and added the bleach on her ends only, and then her roots after about 15 minutes. And this bleach can be left on for 2 hours. Unlike other bleaches, it lifts low and slow, which is amazing. So that's what I did. We weren't able to leave it on for 2 hours. I think we did about 45 minutes because I was also taking into consideration that she would be on stage and we wanted to get to an almost platinum sort of blonde. This was also how her hair ended up after the 45-minute session, ready for Sunday. Hey guys, we are off to Salon International. I'm not feeling well. This is my model. Oh, you look so nice. And we are going to do her hair on stage. I'm not feeling well, but it's fine. We're gonna do good. I look dry. I caked on as much makeup so I didn't look like my problems. And now one eyelash, one of my lashes is just not working out. Anyway, we'll have fun.
Some amazing stuff going on here today, so come and grab a seat because you do not want to miss out. Sarah, what are you doing today?
Hi, I'm doing the full head scalp bleach, obviously, and our goal is platinum.
Platinum? And are you confident you're going to be able to achieve that?
I hope so, yeah.
So now we can hear you. Do you want to tell us again what you are planning on doing?
I'm going to do some quarter highlights in the crown area and the front for my model. She's already quite blonde on the side, but we're going to do some roots and we're going to do some to the back as well.
Gorgeous. And what volume developer are you using today?
15 volt. It shouldn't take too long because I like to do in the salon. This takes me about 2 hours. So I'm hoping it will take the same amount of time today.
Is that 2 hours start to finish?
Yeah.
Wow. So how long do you plan on leaving the bleach on for?
Because she's already quite light, I'm thinking about 25 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, 25 minutes. Because she's already got it quite light. And we're already at a level 9 on the crown. So about 25 minutes. And then we'll have an even.
Wow. And what sort of shade are you aiming for today?
I want to say like a light blonde, but not too light, not platinum, but quite a light blonde. Yeah.
I'm very, very interested to see this.
So, you guys already know, this is one of my best friends. We've known each other since I was 7 years old. I'm 38 now, but I was 7 when I first met her. She was my first official friend alongside another girl. Anyway, many years ago, I can't remember when, we started on this journey where she had exactly the same hair length relax, and we grew it out from relax down to natural. And we have been doing her hair for a really, really long time. We've done a skunk, we've done texture release about 4 times on her hair, and I pretty much do whatever I want to her hair, and she listens. It's one of the greatest things, having friends that listen, and also genetics plays a great part of it. She has really lovely hair, strong hair, but it tends to break around her hairline. So what I do when I do these highlights, I tend not to go to her root at the front because I know that's a problem area. So why trouble something that doesn't need to be troubled? We did a quarter highlights, the size of her hair. If you follow me on Instagram or if you even follow my reels on here, you will see that we went lighter on the sides, and in the middle she was more of a darker blonde. But during this session, we lightened up that area and did a little bit at the back, so she looked a little bit more blonder than she actually was. And we'll be doing this every, I want to say, roughly 6 months. This color is absolutely fantastic on her. She does twist outs, wears her hair natural, or wears her hair in a straight style. So definitely, you guys already know I love a texture release. We do this at least once every 6 months. So here is the result of the color.
I still can't believe that was only on for 35 minutes.
I couldn't believe it the first time I did it. Then I did a little dance because I was like, whoa, look at me saving time.
Because time is money.
Listen, I was so happy. Because clients used to spend 6 hours in the shop doing something like this. And now 2 hours, 2 hours and a half done.
I suppose that's completely changed the way that you work.
It did. Because I used to clear my schedule for a highlight.
Oh yeah.
But now I don't have to. I can do 3 of these in a day.
3 of those? Wow. I do 1 client in a day and I'm like, oh, I'm tired now.
She's not a very fancy. We either wear her hair very loose.
Yes.
She likes a bit of volume.
Yeah.
So I prefer to do her hair in a tousled curl.
Right.
And then I normally set it in the middle.
Yeah.
And when we finish, I flip it over, so it's almost really messy.
Right.
And then she upkeeps it with bendy rollers at home.
Right. Oh wow. The colour is divine. And that was 25 minutes, did you say? Wow.
I know, once I cracked the code, I was so happy.
And 15 volume.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
I mean, it's just a lot more realistic for the clientele that I have.
Yes.
Not everyone wants to be white blonde.
No.
A lot of people work in corporate jobs, and it's just not realistic as well for a lot of my clients, especially with afro hair.
Yeah.
They want to be blonde, but they're very scared of being blonde.
Yeah.
And upkeep for them is quite a lot. Whereas with something like this, it's quite an easy upkeep. They can come back every 6 months, and it's not something they need to do all the time.
No.
And it's just easier to maintain, and they feel like they can go lighter each time. So a lot of my clients, this is their base color, and then we add lighter bits. We do like 4 highlights every sort of 4 to 5 months. So sometimes they go lighter in the winter, or some lighter in the summer, and then in the winter we tone it down, and then we do it again in the summer.
So you've got them on a real kind of like hair seasonal journey.
Like a little carousel.
I love that. And somebody told me earlier on that you have a personal K18 kind of story, like anecdote about your own hair.
Yeah, so I relax my hair.
Yeah.
And every single time I've relaxed my hair and coloured it, it's broken off.
Wow.
And this is the first time I've managed to keep my hair, because I did it like a dark ginger at 40 volt. Yes. And I've kept my hair.
Wow.
So I'm like, if I can do it, don't worry, you're fine, because I'm relaxed and I've done a colour.
So you'd never experience, you'd always experience damage?
Always had breakage, every single time.
Wow. And what was the process that you used on your own hair? Did you use the mist first?
Yeah, so I used the mist, and then I use both of these products, do my colour.
Yeah.
2 weeks after the relaxer.
Yeah.
And then I upkeep it with the hair mask in between.
Yeah.
So just before I'm about to relax, the week before, I use the hair mask. The week after relaxing, hair mask.
Yeah.
And then the damage shield shampoo in between.
Wow.
And yeah.
So
I leave my relaxer on for a really long time.
By Sunday, I didn't have a voice. It just didn't exist. I was basically whispering on stage. So I did the least amount of talking that day. And also, content-wise, I was so tired because by this time I had been working about 12 days straight. And I think I went on to work for 25 days straight after this, because I went to Dubai very soon after this and I was still sick. So this was the point where I had nothing left. But we applied the colour for a further, hour, so just 15 minutes shy of 2 hours, and this is the color that we achieved. I did mention to Nadia that her curls will loosen but come back, so as you can see, her hair is basically straight. It looks like we've relaxed it. And these were the other hairdressers at the show, basically amazed by what Blonde Solution can do in such little time, and without ruining her curls, without her ruining her hair, without her hair looking damaged. And it was just really nice to interact with other people at this time. Nadia's very used to it. The first time we did it, she was super scared, and I told her, don't worry, I've got you. You will never leave my chair with damage. And this was her hair at the end. I cut it wet. I didn't film myself on the K18 stage because I just sort of diffused the hair, but the main thing was cutting her hair into a shape because she wanted more of a taper shape. She didn't want to go too short. She wanted to have a more afro-like hairstyle, and you will see at the end of this video what that looks like. But I spent about 20 minutes on stage again talking through what I did, why I chose to do this color. We were supposed to go like green, but we realized that we couldn't do that on this stage, so we'll save that for another creative moment. So at the end, you can see this is the sort of platinum color that we ended up with. I used one of the toners, which was amazing. They all smell like bubblegum. Definitely try it if you haven't and you're a hairdresser. This was the haircut when it was curly, so as you can see, the curls came back. She looked absolutely stunning. So thank you for watching my vlog on Salon International, and I will see you next time. This was an old vlog, by the way. It was October. Okay, bye.